You know, one of the things I love most, and there's a lot of things I love food-wise, but one of the things I love most is tacos. And, you know, a lot of people just want to eat salads. So tonight, I'm making taco salad. I like that. Yes, I said taco salad. A lot of people know what a taco salad is. If you go to a restaurant, a lot of times it's a big tortilla shell thing with all your beef and cheese and lettuce, tomatoes, jalapenos, whatever goes in it, in a big bowl made out of tortilla. And that's great. It's really good. But when I was growing up, pretty much once a week, we had taco salad, and it was always one of my favorite nights of the week. So that's what I'm doing tonight. The longest part about this meal is just browning the ground beef. I mean, how much more simpler can you get? And cheap. It is a cheap meal, and it's a crowd pleaser. Growing up, like I said, this was one of my favorite nights. My mom would make taco salad once a week, and I loved it. It was one of my favorite nights of the week, and we ate that all the time throughout the 80s and 90s up until she passed in 1996. Then my dad would make it until I was, on my own. And then I took over the helms and started making it myself. And I'd vary it up. I'd do different things with it. Try different styles, kind of. Well, not necessarily styles. I would add like refried beans to the meat just to make it go further. Or I'd do different things. Now I pretty much just add like a can of like green chilies to the meat. You could use onions. Tonight I'm going to use jalapenos because I don't have green chilies, but I have jalapenos. I'm sure probably, I don't know how often, but I'm sure my dad still made it from time to time until he passed in 2019. But this is one of those meals that is not only delicious in all its glory, but, it's one of those meals that holds a lot of memories and a speciality to me. Because it was, family sitting at the table eating this. I still cherish those memories. And, a lot of people love taco salad. I know other people that make it pretty much the same way. You got to use the Doritos. You don't have to. But this thing's quick, it's easy, it's simple. The only thing you have to cook is the ground beef. The only thing else that I have to cook is the cheese, because I bought a can of nacho cheese. Because when I was a kid growing up, they would have the nacho cheese like in a pot, get it all nice and creamy, and drizzle it over the taco salad. I got lazy over the years, and for, 20 years maybe, I've just been using the shredded cheese, like the Mexican shredded cheese, Mexican blend. But tonight, I'm going old school, and I'm going with the nacho cheese. Okay, so I've got this ground beef done. It was just over a pound, I think 1.10. Got that done. I'm going to drain the grease. Get some diced jalapenos in there. The taco seasoning. And then that's basically it. It'll be almost time to put together. Oh, no, wait. I've got to heat up the nacho cheese. So I'm going to add these jalapenos. Like I said, I usually use a can of diced green chilies. But I normally keep them on hand, and I didn't have any. But I had this half a can left over from the Diablo sandwich. So I'm adding diced jalapenos. It's not going to be hot. It'll give it a little bit of kick. I mean, that's fine with me. You don't have to use peppers. You don't have to use green chilies or jalapeno. You can just add your taco seasoning. Now, you can get those seasoning packets that are for 1 pound. For the cost of them, I just buy a whole thing. It doesn't take me long to get through them. You can get these for about $4. You're paying $1 something for one of those packets, and you can use this for a while. I mean, same measurement basically. One of those packets for a pound of beef. I forgot what it is. I mean, that's probably about right. And then you just add a little water. I don't add as much as what the packets say. I just kind of filled up that jalapeno can. I don't like it really wet. I'll let that simmer a little bit, and I'm gonna get this cheese going. Got that cheese, that nacho cheese sauce simmering. Added just a little bit of milk to thin it out just a little bit. Not much, but just enough to get a good drizzle. Oh yeah, just like that. Let that continue to heat for a little bit while the ground beef simmers, and it's not going to be long now. Okay, the ground beef is done. The cheese is ready. It's nice and creamy, ready to throw on this. And we're ready to put this together. Now you can go one of two ways with this. You can go with the traditional Doritos, the nacho cheese. They're not quite as triangular as they once was back in the day. But the younger generation, they don't realize that anyway. Or you can go with the taco flavored. And this is one from back in the day. It's even, the old school bag from the 80s and early 90s. Now, of course, you can use your favorite seasonings, sauces. But for me, I've been a one brand guy. When it comes to tacos, I've been a one brand guy for, basically my entire life. So the meat, when I seasoned it, I use Ortega. Always Ortega for me, personally. I love the Ortega brand stuff. Let's put this together. We have our Doritos. The bed out about like that. paper towels. Just crush them a little bit because you don't want that nacho cheese stain all over your fingers. We got that ground beef with the jalapenos and the taco seasoning, obviously. And of course, that nacho cheese. Like I said, you can use the shredded cheese. Use whatever cheese you want. Most of the time I go with the shredded cheese, being lazy, but this right here is the is what, you know, takes me back to my childhood. That nacho cheese. With that, we got shredded lettuce, ice cold iceberg lettuce, you know, if you buy the bagged pre-shredded lettuce, you want to use it pretty quick because it doesn't last long. Half the time it's old before you buy it. I got some diced tomato, all diced up. We got that taco sauce. Of course, use whatever you want. My favorite is the Ortega, of course. A little sour cream. That is what I call taco salad. Like I said, this is quick. It's easy. Any night of the week. It don't have to be Taco Tuesday. Any night of the week, because I mean there's no preparation. There's no experience in the kitchen even needed. It's so quick and easy. I didn't even get the cameras out or anything. I'm shooting this entirely on my phone. I got one light out. You can do it all real quick, real simple, within, I mean, if you use shredded cheese and you don't heat up the nacho cheese, I mean, you can heat up the nacho cheese in the same time it takes to ground your beef. And you're looking at like maybe a 15-minute meal. This, I gotta get it all mixed up, get it. And this right here, man, this, get a bite of everything. This is what it is. This is what it's all about. It's easy, it's quick, it's cheap, and it's delicious. I've got to have another bite. I hope everyone has a happy new year, and I'll see you on January 1st. I'm going to try to do an episode that day and release it that night. We'll see how that goes. It might be the 2nd by the time you get it, because I'll be doing a New Year's Eve meal, or New Year's Day meal. Love one another and yourself. Thanks for watching. Just between you and me, I could eat tacos just about every night of the week.